Tighten the knurled head screws on both sides by hand. Make sure they are tightened evenly. Now, fill the ink into the ink fountain using a plastic spatula. The ink can be distributed by pulling the ink fountain roller ratchet. The ink should be in the sequence black, cyan, magenta, yellow to ensure good ink trapping. If an inking unit is not being used, you should apply a roller lube to the inking rollers in order to protect them. Apply the same setting to all ink zones in order to ensure that the film of ink applied to the inking and the dampening rollers is both thin and consistent. Switch the press to operation and set the ink fountain roller to 20 millimeters or 0.79 inches. Move the lever to the setting for switching on the ink ductor. After a short startup phase, move the lever back to automatic in order to switch off the ink ductor. Apply the ink application roller to the dampening unit for approximately 3 revolutions using the levers, and then disengage it again. You can now set the individual ink zones to match the particular ink requirements of the print image. Where no ink is needed, the adjusting levers should be closed. When setting up a print form, start with the largest possible ink fountain roller sweep and a small ink zone opening. Proceed as follows to apply the dampening solution. Use the dampening solution additive appropriate for the particular type of printing plate. In every printing unit, the dampening solution canister can be found behind the protective door on the drive side. Close the stopcock on the canister and remove this. Add the quantity of dampening solution specified by the manufacturer and top up the canister with tap water. The pH value should be between 4.8 and 5.5, and this can be checked using reaction paper. Neither alcohol nor alcohol substitutes may be added to the dampening solution. Close the canister and fit it back in position. Ensure that the drain is closed. Now, open the valve on the dampening solution canister to add fountain solution to the dampening solution pan. An automatic additive metering unit is available as an accessory to the Printmaster GTO 52. Switch on the metering unit to allow the dampening solution to flow in. The dampening solution is applied in the same way as with the individual tanks. The quantity of dampening solution can be changed using the metering roller lever. When the lever is at 0, there is no contact between the metering roller and the water pan roller. To begin with, move the metering roller lever to a central position. To increase the quantity of dampening solution, move the metering roller lever upwards. To reduce the quantity, move the lever downwards. In principle, very little dampening solution is actually used. The paper is in the feeder, the printing plates are clamped in position, the inking and dampening units prepared, and the ultrasonic double sheet detector activated. Switch the press to operation and move the levers to the appropriate position to apply dampening solution to the dampening form rollers. Now, move the lever so that the dampening form rollers are applied to the plate and pre-dampen it. Then, check the quantity of solution on the plate. This is done by means of the lever for activating the inking form rollers. The plate must now be able to print clean. Start the first pull by pressing the green production button. You should first check correct positioning of the printing form. The print image should lie parallel to the front edge of the sheet. The print image can be aligned using the front lays. The rough adjustment register can be used, if necessary, to make larger corrections of over 2 millimeters or 0.08 inches. In most cases, however, fine adjustment on the relevant printing units is adequate. The rough adjustment register is located behind the protective door on the drive side and can be adjusted using a socket wrench. Start a second pull and check your corrections. Carefully check the registration. Each printing unit is fitted on the drive side with a scale wheel for finely adjusting the circumferential register. A scale wheel is fitted on the operator's side for finely adjusting the lateral register. These can be adjusted by ± 2 millimeters or ± 0.08 inches using a socket wrench. If the print form is not straight, this can be adjusted by rotating the printing plate. To do this, you will first need to loosen the knurled head screws for the rear clamping bar. Loosen the lateral clamping screw on the side you want to pull forwards. Move the rear clamping bar by the required amount by turning the other clamping screw. On the side you want to pull forwards, turn in the front adjusting screw by the same amount. Tighten the knurled head screws on the rear clamping bar. Print a few more sheets and check registration again. The position and registration of the printing form are now just right. You can make adjustments for small color corrections. Where register accuracy is vital for printing jobs, a register test can prove very useful.